We are live from Madison Square Garden as the Geico High School Nationals continue here on CSBA. We got number 7 Bishop Gorman and number 2 Oak Hill Academy in the booth with me for the whole ride to high school playoffs. Rylock, what's going on, buddy?
Living. Excited to be here, Madison Square. See these promising upcoming stars.
Madison Square got quite the run of games last night with Big East and high school, so we're back here for this one. Excited to see the high school guys again. Yesterday had 2 really good games. Hopefully this one could provide the same.
I'm sure it will. The high school is always competitive, always fun to watch.
Here's Hanzo Asashi. Pull-up jumper for him, no good. Teams trading misses on their first possession. Gorman wants to get out and run. J-Lo Tatum's going to stop 3 and hits.
He's one of the top recruits, so I've been told, and it looks like he's starting at power forward today, so that's a little bit of a departure for this squad.
It's an interesting move for sure into the playoffs as Seymour Butts gets a layup. He's going to have to guard the bigger, stronger Seymour Butts, but I think he's going to have a little advantage on offense with that shooting range he has.
And the speed.
Yes, of course. Here's Rodriguez. Ralph Rodriguez is into the starting lineup as the point guard today as well. So he's going to come off a screen from Uriah Mensah. Rodriguez down into the post, tries to get into the lane. Jumper, little floater up and good.
Pretty solid defense there by McKinley. Just wasn't able to affect that shot.
5-2 start here for Bishop Gorman. That's how you want to start when you are the lower seed, but a backdoor cut by Hanzo Asashi and the feed for 2. It'll be Malachi Booth now for Bishop Gorman. On the right wing, swings it over to Ralph Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Tatum. Tatum trying to drive, gets into the paint, draws a few defenders, goes up, gets blocked by Cummings. Now it's Mensah. He gets blocked by Butts. Butts gives up about, 10 inches to him?
Something. I mean, it was a great athletic effort there. Only a little time here on the clock for Gorman to get this in.
Well, they get the shot off. Rodriguez can't hit. Cummings comes down with the rebound. He kicks it ahead to McKinley. And Oak Hill will start their next possession. That is Mike McKinley now down to the post of Grant Cummings. He's going to work against the smaller Ralph Rodriguez. His left-hand jump hook is good.
Good way to exploit that mismatch. First lead for Oak Hill.
First lead of the game. They're shooting 75%. 3 of 4 shooting in the game. Here's Rodriguez. Kicks it out to Bo Cross. Handoff with Tatum. Back to Cross. Those 2 on the perimeter are going to be something to watch here as he pulls up. Mid-range jumper. No. Rebounded by Cummings.
Honestly, I thought Mensah was going to come down with that just because of his reach.
Yeah, Cummings did a really good job of going up and getting it. But, yeah, he's going to have to battle Uriah Mensah all night.
Yeah.
McKinley makes one move and throws it down on J-Lo Tatum. A quick timeout by Bishop Gorman.
That was a good clip for your prospect reel there. Get that one if you're an Oak Hill fan.
Absolutely. Threw it down hard. 8-5 game here on the timeout. So the subs are in now for the first time. We'll see what the benches could do here. Bishop Gorman's got a pretty decent bench with Grindcore and Don Julio as Grindcore misses the jumper there. But they're going to have to contend with Kobe Curry on Oak Hill.
Yeah, definitely an interesting choice having a strong spark off the bench for these squads.
As Curry gets fouled by Tennyson. Curry and Alabama commit next year. That's JoJo's guy.
I mean, that will be exciting for sure.
What's going on in the chat to everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us on this Thursday afternoon. Got another high school.
Oh no!
I
know he's coaching, but Mears is in the chat. That's the worst.
Mears does have a team.
Yeah.
Mighty Oak Hill Warriors.
Fortunately, Curry wasn't able to hit that first one.
Sure, he'll hit the second here. Can't be too positive, though.
Does X-Face have a guy
I feel like he does, but
on Gorman, the point guard, maybe?
I think so, but I can't remember.
Um,
I guess I'll let him tell us.
yeah, I mean, he's in here saying they got a point guard. I just don't know.
Tennyson with the layup in transition off the missed free throw. It's 8-7 Oak on top. Here's Pablo Sanchez. No, he doesn't have a player. Just cheering on the point guard for Bishop Gorman, I guess. Or scouting him, maybe.
Maybe something like that.
Here's Morgan.
I like that we've got a Curry and a Curry Jr. out there on
Yes.
different squads.
We played the same game last week, and they both were on the court together. Diggle gets the foul. Grindcore with the layup. Bishop Gorman takes a 1-point lead as Richie Grindcore goes to the basket or to the line. Malachi Booth, this is not your first time chatting. Why does it say that? What's up, Malachi?
Maybe it's a different login. I don't know.
Maybe.
Now I'm just confused because I don't actually know. I've been out of the loop long enough that I don't remember who the point guards are.
Richie Grindcore and Ralph Rodriguez, but I don't know whose player they are. Michelson with the layup on the other end. Oak Hill's point guard is Chris.
Yeah.
A dunk for Tyler Morgan. And the lead goes back to Bishop Gorman with 2 minutes left in the first. Sanchez over to Cravon Michelson. Looks like they want Dingle off the screen. They try to go to the post. Grindcore hits it. Pushes Dingle out at the post. Now Curry has it off the screen. Curry trying to drive. Goes between the legs. Steps through off the glass and good. Here's Richie Grindcore to the wing, trying to drive, goes up off the glass, and his floater's good. So the teams exchange floaters and baskets and the lead.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth here. Great action. Fairly good scoring for both squads, too.
Yeah, not bad for sure. 13-12, Sanchez gets this handoff. He tries to go baseline. His tough floater's off the mark. Good defense by Grindcore.
I think we've seen at least one college game with lower scores than this week, so definitely.
These guys are getting better.
Yeah.
Morgan gets the layup off the offensive rebound. Under a minute now left here. Pablo Sanchez has the ball. Gets it over to Slim Pickle. Now to Curry. Curry's three-pointer up and good. Ties the game up. Bishop Gorman has it with Don Julio, and then he goes to the post for Curry Jr. Curry Jr. goes to that post fade. That's up. No good. Ason with the rebound. Now it's Morgan trying to drive. He goes up against Pickle, gets fouled, and the bucket. Tough finish for Tyler Morgan.
Gorman is coming out strong here in this first.
Malachi, that is Kobe Curry and Stephen Curry Jr. Two Currys, but one is not Stephen Curry. Oh, I guess one is. It's a junior.
Are either of them point guards?
Neither are. One's a center and one's a shooting guard.
Yeah.
The son of Steph Curry Jr. is a lot taller.
A lot taller. Yeah.
Free throw good by Morgan. It's 18-15. Morgan's been good here off the bench for Bishop Gorman. It'll be Curry handing off to Sanchez. Oak might just hold for one here unless they get a really good shot. They got the backdoor look. They've ran that a couple times. Curry gets fouled and will go to the line for two.
Definitely took it, and picking up a foul on Morgan helps. It would be fun if Steph Curry Jr. also had the insane three-point shooting in his kit.
That would be crazy. I think he can stretch a little bit. I don't know what his arc is, but I think he is. I think he has the ability.
Maybe if he's the Embiid.
Let me see where he is. Curry Jr. is the... He is the Embiid, yep.
Okay, then he's got it, at least some.
Yep, he's got some. 18-16, Curry's second free throw up and good, so he hits both this time. Cuts the lead to 1. 10 seconds left in the quarter.
They just need a stop here.
Yeah, they do. Here's Tatum. 5 seconds left. Tatum drives left, working against Butts. Tatum can't get through, goes up. Tough shot, and can't get it. Butts gets the rebound, and we go to the end of the first. Bishop Gorman 18, Oak Hill Academy 17. This is the Geico Nationals, presented by the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. We're back here to New York City, Madison Square Garden. Geico Nationals first quarter was good. Rylock, what'd you like in the first?
I mean, what's not to like? It's been a fairly balanced game. We've had a couple of people who stepped up, but it's not been like one person just dominating the court. So glad to see it get paired around.
Well, here we go. Mike McKinley, starters back in the game for both teams here. It'll be Grant Cummings, swings it over to Greg Allen. Back screen coming. They got Butts. Butts back door, dunks it home. That Zion arc likes to throw it down.
Absolutely. It's gonna be interesting to see if we can get one of those going. Could be super flashy and fun at the college level.
I mean, that is Sid's guy, so I have a feeling he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't fall into the Kansas hole.
Don't go to Kansas, Sid. Foul on Butts. Tatum at the line. Sorry for anybody watching for Kansas. You guys don't need him.
Probably true.
Heard Baylor's looking for a good Zion arc.
I mean, Baylor is. Georgetown might be.
Georgetown might be too.
I mean, we're losing our iconic power forward in Slim, so
nothing's wrong with Kansas, somebody. JT.
Yeah.
They're just good.
Yeah.
Just really good.
Yeah.
Tatum hits the first free throw.
But we had a question from Malachi in the booth Malachi Booth that was. If he wasn't a progression, can you still get upgrades? Yeah, you can definitely go in the store if you're not a progression and just purchase upgrades whenever you want, or at least when the store's open. But as a progression, it's more just grinding it out and getting those points, getting the upgrades through work and persistence and just being here and having fun with us.
Yep. You get the 3 free packs, viewership packs as a non-progression, as well as Butts. Oh my gosh, just threw it down on Rodriguez. You do get those 3 free viewership packs as a non-progression as well for a career.
Yep.
Wow. Butts is starting to turn it on a little bit here. Bo Cross coming off a screen from Tatum. He's going to work inside against Greg Allen. Woo, fancy move from Bo Cross. Elevated and finished.
Yeah, that was a real advanced move there.
That mid-range slasher arc.
It is interesting to think that that next season Kansas is going to need a point guard for sure, because Timo Cruz is finally going to end his vigil there, and don't know if he'll recreate. Don't know if he'll make a second point guard if he does, but they're actually going to need somebody to back up Willie Leak.
Definitely. Willie Leak's out of position playing point, but still a point guard for that team.
Yeah.
Hanzo hits a 3 on one end. Rodriguez answers with the floater. We're back tied up. 4 minutes left in the half. Mike McKinley has the ball here for Oak Hill. He works off the screen.
we've got Seymour Butts in the house here. Psycho Sid himself.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend.
Backdoor. Booth with the flush. Hasashi commits the pretty bad foul there. Booth going to go to the line for the and one.
I'm a little disappointed, honestly, that Hasashi is rocking the headband. At this point, it's taken away from the awesome work on the sides there.
It is. He's got the lineup.
Yeah.
To each their own. I think he wanted. So I think his initial was he wanted the ninja headband, but that's the ninja headband in 2K. It doesn't have the tie in the back, which is stupid.
Got it.
So
yeah.
I vote that he loses it. If you're listening, Lockhart.
I mean, I'll make that recommendation next time I talk to him.
Juke is listening. Lose the headband.
Yeah.
McKinley has the ball. He's going to drive. Kicks it down to Butts. Butts. Oh, I thought he was going to go up and flush it home again. Instead gets the layup, and we're back tied. He's got 8.
Yeah, he wanted to flush it, but I think it was probably a good choice to show restraint there.
Absolutely. Rodriguez going to drive. Gets stolen. Almost stolen. Rodriguez fadeaway jumper. Mid-range good.
Wow.
Picked it up and shot it.
Yeah, that was impressive.
28-26. Just over 3 minutes left. Last run here for the starters probably in this quarter. As Butts swings it over to Hisashi. Now Butts follows. They go to the slip. Butts got contact. Didn't get the call, but finishes. And he's got 10 points. It's tie game. Timeout, Bishop Gorman.
Definitely wanted that call, though. He was fishing for it.
The pick and roll has been really good for Oak Hill. The backdoor, they've used the barrage of backdoor cuts and pick and roll action to get them going here.
I like this book for them. They've definitely got a good plan going from what I can see. I don't know which coach that might be, but props to him.
I love that Butts is finishing with contact, even though he's not getting the calls.
Yeah. Right.
Grindcore
Oof.
drives down the lane and gets it, flushes it home.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to put the crowd back to a neutral state or get them on your side, that's a way to do it.
Now Sanchez drives in, floater off the glass and good.
Just really, really good trade of pick and roll here on both sides.
What is the who is the floor general arc? The playmakers.
The Chris Paul?
That's interesting. That's good. Grindcore is he just threw down a dunk. I guess he's got a little bit. I guess his tendencies might be lower. It's different tendencies though.
Yeah.
Paul's got a little bit of it. He won't do it much, but Kobe Curry on the other end will throw it down often. He gets 2 to go there.
I mean, the challenge is that if you're in the earliest tendencies, you get just a lot less flash out of everybody. Nice opportunistic poke out there by Oak Hill.
Malachi talking trash in here.
I mean, there's always some trash talk.
Grindcore layup gets inside and finishes.
Who is Malachi's player?
Malachi Booth. Yeah, same name.
Makes sense. I just didn't notice, I guess.
He had that and one dunk a minute ago.
Makes sense.
Here's Pablo Sanchez coming off the screen. They go to that pick and roll again. This time defended well by Gorman. 7 seconds left. Kicks it out to Pickle in the corner. Now over to Curry. It's going to be Curry's ball. No, he goes to Pickle. Over to Sanchez. Good ball movement. Wide open 3 from the top. Couldn't hit. But somehow Oak Hill got out of that jam there.
Yeah, I think really it was one of those things where the ball movement was a good choice, but a little bit longer and he would have been able to set up for it.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Curry now back to the basket. Facing up, goes behind his head. Julio, layup good. That's a guy that Bishop Gorman wants to get going as well. He's one of their top. He could be one of their top contributors. They haven't got him going all year though. Timeout on the floor. Gorman up by 2. About a minute left here in the half. Richie raising his stock. Yep, whoever is watching. There's some good recruits coming here.
Absolutely.
Backdoor cut to Michelson. He gets fouled in the bucket. They get a foul call, and he finishes it.
That's big chance for Oak Hill to take a lead here.
Free throw rolls out. No good there for Michelson. Stays tied. And under a minute now, Don Julio has it for Bishop Gorman. He goes over to Tyler Morgan. Morgan draws 2, kicks it to Grindcore.
Morgan has been a little quiet this second.
Yeah, he has. Let's see if they can get him going again. Grindcore's been the one to go to right now for Gorman. He drives, can't get the finish. Rebounded by Pickle. Now it's Oak Hill with Kobe Curry. Goes around the defense. Curry's Jr. just a little too slow there on the lateral speed.
Yeah.
As the big man, and Curry goes right around him for the dunk. Mears and Malachi Booth talking a little trash to each other. Not wise to talk to the coach.
I mean,
let him have it.
Yeah.
It's Mears. Grindcore over to Julio. Three-pointer from the wing. Good. Don Julio drills the long-range jumper and gives Bishop Gorman a 1-point lead. Curry's got the ball. Last-second shot coming here for Oak Hill. Curry drives right. A lot of traffic. Fadeaway jumper up. No good. And we'll go to halftime. Bishop Gorman 37. Oak Hill 36. We'll be right back. This is the Geico High School Nationals on the CSBA.
I'm sure Mears is gonna have a heck of a pep talk here just so he doesn't have to take that.
Let's talk about halftime a little bit. Bishop Gorman, the 7 seed's got a surprising lead by 1. Similar to yesterday's prolific prep game, where prep had to lead a half.
Definitely a good look here. Don Julio, their leading scorer, just need to get him going in the second as well. Honestly, the seeds here are a little deceptive in a response to JT in the chat. It's a lot of these teams have grown since the beginning and have learned, and a lot of the coaches have taken a step forward. So early loss is kind of hard to hold it against them. All these squads have a very even shot, I think.
Yeah, when it gets to the tournament too,
yeah.
It's tough. You know, I always talk about in Pro League, if you're within a certain amount of cap of another team, or not Pro League, in college, it's a winnable game at that point. In high schools, with the cap restriction, it's super close all the time. So
yeah,
any one of these games is winnable.
RC Matthews, who's your guy?
I believe that might be Cummings, but maybe not. Tatum drives in. He gets blocked by Butts off the backboard.
He's in the next game.
Oh, okay. McKinley layup good.
Oak Hill comes storming out.
40-37. That's how you want to come out of the half. Mears pep talk working so far.
Yeah, just 2 quick buckets.
Here's Rodriguez, gets it over to Tatum.
And this is why you don't want to wind up the opposing coach.
Tatum 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Cross. He gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. Now it's Hanzo Asashi. Hands off to Mike McKinley. Back screen again. They're trying to go back to it. This time they both go with the back screen, so he kicks it out to Cummings. Now Allen over to Butts. Good ball movement here for Oak Hill. Screen coming with 4 on the shot clock. Asashi stops behind the screen. Shoots the 3, can't hit. Tatum grabs the rebound here for Bishop Gorman.
I'm still tripping out at this point that we've got Mike McKinley. I almost would have expected more Chris and less McKinley this time.
5 points for J-Lo Tatum. He's only 1 for 7. His team is 1 point down right now. That's not bad though. If you're Bishop Gorman, your top scorer is struggling a little bit.
I think that at this point the position change might not be sitting too well with him.
Foul on Rodriguez.
That looked fairly clean to me, but bodies were in the way, and I'm not a zebra.
It's true. My eyes aren't zebra eyes. First free throw good from Cummings. I like the family line, Chris.
Yeah.
No worries.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the family line thing before.
Yeah. I have no
Actually,
idea
Baron
what I'm
Thomas
gonna end up.
is a descendant from another league. So
Nice.
Mike McKinley has the rebound. Oak Hill leads by 2. Now over to Sashi. McKinley drives in, goes off the glass and finishes.
Doing work getting there off the sides there.
4 for 4 for Mike McKinley and a plus 10 on the floor.
Yeah.
So the next Rylock player is it going to be a farmer?
I doubt it. I
Is
mean,
it going to be part of the Stash Club? Is the question.
It almost certainly has to be part of the Stash Club because
That's your club. You can't lose it now.
yeah, I refuse to yield to the new generation.
We need Baron Thomas Jr. You don't want Baron Thomas Jr.
I mean,
The Sashi 3-pointer good. You definitely don't want Baron Thomas Jr. BT2. If you guys want it, we'll bring it. We'll bring it.
heck, maybe someone else picks up the lineage.
But I'm also going to properly space it out so that Baron Thomas' son, he didn't have a son when he was like 3 years old. So.
Yeah. I mean, I like the fact that Wired thinks that Farmer is ugly. Like, he's definitely distinctive looking, but I really dig it.
Yeah, I don't think he's that ugly. I mean, like I've seen Joey Phillips.
Right, we've seen Joey. We've seen.
Hey, at least I think
Johnny
Farmer is
Ward.
at least symmetrical.
Yeah. He doesn't have the bug eyes like Clowers or Gleesack. He's not mildly haunted by ghosts like Joey Cass.
Yeah.
I still am
Joey Cass
laughing at
always
the
looks
fact
surprised.
that Johnny Ward 100% is the sweatiest man in the CSBA.
Well, if you watch a Houston Rockets game, you'll get to see it.
I know.
Pablo Sanchez gets the layup. Oak Hill shooting 72% in the game. Find themselves up 7 right now here in the third. Don Julio's going to get double teamed. He's got a guy back door. Finds Tennyson. Ason drives in and finishes the layup. So good find there by Don Julio.
Yeah, almost didn't manage it.
Michelson drives in. Oh! Swatted into the 5th row by 10 Ason. He's fired up trying to get Bishop Gorman back in this thing.
Yeah. Do we have any clips of Joey P from the old days?
Yeah, we gotta have something.
I
mean, I could find you a picture of him on Toronto.
That could work.
It's the same face.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any prettier.
Nope. All that money, all that rookie contract money he didn't get any surgery with it. Grindcore with the flush and 1.
You wait till after you're done playing for the surgery anyway, because who knows if somebody's gonna put an elbow in your eye socket.
That's true. Just get uglier and then get better looking after.
Right. Make the money, then worry about the cosmetics.
Definitely. Grindcore at the line. I dig the number 66 on a point guard too. That's pretty cool.
Fun. Who's the user behind Grindcore?
I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know who it is. Sanchez has the ball here for Oak Hill. It's a 2-point game. Timeout, Oak Hill. Back here to MSG. Guys, don't forget, coming up right after this, Mater Day and Sierra Canyon to end the first round of the Geico Nationals. Semifinals will be tomorrow, and the high school championship game will be on Saturday. It'll be Oak Hill now with the ball. Kobe Curry has it. Hands it off to Pablo Sanchez. Trying to go back to that back screen game. Well played by Bishop Gorman this time. Pickle now. Ball's loose on the ground. Dingle comes up with it. Over to Michelson. And Michelson takes off and throws it down.
Yeah, he's honestly gonna be a fun player to watch. Also, Michelson has played with some serious aggression this game.
He's that slashing 4.
Yeah.
Forgot which guy that is too, but
The
Grind-
slashing
yeah, go ahead.
4 is the Amari Stoudemire.
Oh, yeah, Stoudemire can really jump, so that's a fun one for sure. In the pick and roll, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Pablo Sanchez gets the layup to go. Grindcore has 13 in the game for Bishop Gorman. So he's going to drive again. Kicks it to the corner. Finds Tennyson wide open for 3. Can't get it. Ball battled. Grindcore in there working right now. Sanchez comes up with it. Now it's to Dingle. Dingle backdoor to Pickle. Layup good.
Richie Grindcore apparently is still Richie Grindcore according to Wired, and apparently Malachi Booth is going for some kind of strange hat trick today and just beefing with all of the opposing coaches.
Hey, that's a good time to do it right before recruiting. At least you're being active.
I suppose.
I don't mind
I mean, there's definitely teams where that'll raise your stock, but there's also teams that'll take a step back.
Well, he's a progression that hasn't hit blue yet, so there's some.
I mean, there's a lot of value in being active and not hitting blue.
Yeah, if he hasn't hit it yet and he's active, things are pointing up to him.
Yeah.
Grindcore at the line for 2. First free throw good. He's got 14 now. Mears.
Uh-huh.
He only played with us last year.
Yeah, only.
Mears a funny guy.
This is why we give him all kinds of crap with a little bit of love.
Yep. Pickle gets the rebound. Curry has it. Oak Hill up 5. Kobe Curry trying to drive. Gets double teamed. Finds Pablo Sanchez open for 3. Top of the key. No good. Curry Jr. with the rebound. Ball stolen by Pickle. They got a chance. Pickle's shot up and no good. That would have been something.
Absolutely.
Take... Go ahead.
No, just lots of fun in that last little sequence.
Yeah, it was. It'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Force up in the chat. Oak Hill's got a slight lead. We'll be right back. Geico Nationals. Assist of the game, an actual assist. That's okay.
Yeah, it was an assist.
Here we go.
I like that Chris is continuing the joke at being really just a total meathead.
Yes.
And failing at numbers.
Down Julio, wild circus shot doesn't go. Dingle grabs the rebound, tries to go up top to Butts, and he does. The lob threat coming down hard with it. Man,
We're just going to see
be fun.
highlights out of Butts forever.
He's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for someone to make that Zion arc.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to see a lot of people who are
exploring,
knocking on Sid's door for that one.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see whether they want to use him at the 3 or the 4, though.
Yeah, for sure. Can use him at either of those for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a small ball lineup with him at the 5, actually.
No.
Yes, let's do it. 6'8" center just running the floor. Be dirty.
It would be dirty, but like you could use him in small ball at the Forge still.
That's true.
He's
still technically small at the 4. Hanzo Sashi at the line. He's got that Kobe arc. I think he is. Yep. Two-way mid-range maestro.
Yep.
Some subs checking in. Malachi Booth and Ralph Rodriguez back into the game for Bishop Gorman. So Oak Hill out to an 9-point lead now. Bishop Gorman's got to reel this thing back in. Let's see if they can do it. Rodriguez drives in off the glass. No. Rebounded by Cummings. The interior defense has got better for Oak Hill in the second half. Cummings backdoor to Butts. His layup up and good.
Yeah, just they're keeping that pick and roll game running, and it looks like the Bishop Gorman defense has fallen apart a little.
Yeah, you see the score by quarter. Bishop Gorman, or Oak Hill won that third quarter by 6, and they're continuing to do it here after being down by 1.5. It's Uriah Mensah trying to drive. He goes back to the basket. Fadeaway jumper. Mensah up. No good. Rebounded by Asashi.
Didn't mind that take, though.
Greg Allen now for 3 from the wing. Off the mark. Cummings grabs the rebound. Gets fouled by Malachi Booth. $60-49. 4.5 left in the fourth. Coming up next, Mater Dei and Sierra Canyon. As Cummings can't hit the second, rebounded by Mensah. Now Rodriguez to Tatum. Tatum's got to get going a little bit here. He gets stopped on the perimeter. Rodriguez now into the pick and roll. Butts can switch onto that matchup, but they're going to go now down to Mensah in the post, working against McKinley. Mensah takes 2 hard dribbles to the middle, goes pump fakes once, twice, kicks it out. Long 3, bow cross, up, no good. Mensah rebound, and the finish.
Would have liked to have seen Mensah just use that mismatch the first time instead of kicking it out and going the long way.
Yeah, I think I would have too.
That indecision is not a attractive quality in a prospect.
Greg Allen with the putback on the layup. See in the second half, Oak Hill shooting much better, 11 for 19. 62-51. 3.5 left. Tatum has it around the perimeter now to Malachi Booth. Booth over to Mensah. Mensah now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez three-pointer. No good.
Allen is showing up here on the defense now.
Yeah, he is. Hisashi driving, gets into the post, back to the basket, goes up, under, and finishes.
12 points, 12 minutes. Very efficient game for Hisashi.
Yeah, this game's opened up a little bit here. 13-point lead now for Oak Hill.
Yeah.
3 minutes left. Time for Gorman to do something. Bo Cross needs to get going here.
Anybody has to step up at this point.
There's Cross driving. Gets inside, pump fakes, and finishes. Good patience by Bo Cross underneath there.
I almost thought he was going to be a little too patient and miss the window.
Thought it was. Timeout, Oak Hill. 11-point lead. 2:39 left in the game. Don't forget, like I said, Mater Dei Sierra Canyon coming up after this, and then a great slate tonight. We got the first of the championship games. Tonight, Pac-12 championship at 7:30 between Arizona State and Gonzaga. 9 p.m. Eastern, the number 4 Syracuse Orangemen going up against the number 2 UNC Tar Heels in the ACC title game. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, the number 4 West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the number 1 Kansas Jayhawks. What do you think about the slate tonight?
I mean, it's going to be a huge slate. Everyone's watching Syracuse to see if they can keep the magic going.
Yeah, they are hot right now in a way that Syracuse is used to being this hot with Wheat Weber at the coaching position. West Virginia also, though, is the team that beat Kansas this year already. So,
right.
That's Kansas. Yeah, Kansas lost to West Virginia earlier in the season, and so West Virginia's got a chance to, if they could beat them twice, claim the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, it would be huge for them.
Would be big. I got them sitting at a number 2 seed right now. That would solidify that ranking.
Yeah, might even put them in a conversation for the 1, although that's fairly unlikely.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do at this point, but
Yeah.
I don't know what the Iowa lost last night. There's definitely some conversation to be had. So we'll see. Defensive 3 on the court. That's a very rare call here in high school.
Yeah.
It's actually the first time I've seen it all year. But Asashi will be at the line for a free throw and the ball back now. Free throw is good. It'll be okay. Ball side out here. Up 12.
But yeah, Syracuse is an exciting squad. They play inconsistently, I think, is their biggest challenge. They are one of the best teams in the league when they're going, but it's just kind of week to week on how that works. If they can get that going and kind of harness that magic, they can be deadly for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, they won the first round, then upset Miami. It looks like they got it rolling a little bit. If they can take down North Carolina, they're for real. And I am not a team that wants to be playing them in March Madness. I'll tell you that.
No.
Because they're probably going to be sitting at a 3 seed probably. So if you're a 6, that is not the 3 you want to be playing.
I mean, you don't want to be playing any of the 3s. Yeah.
But if you're a 2, if you're a 2 or a 1, that's not the side of the bracket you want to be on for them as a 3. That's tough.
All of them are. It's gonna be tough. I think all the way through the 4s, you're gonna have scary teams.
It's true. It's true.
There's a good chance that like some of the teams that are in the top half of the league will be underrepresented because of the way that the schedule worked out, the way that wins and losses fell. So there can be some good teams as low as 5, and we always get that one team that should have been higher but ends up as a 6 anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at my bracket right now, there's definitely teams on there that I feel like could be higher. Like Gonzaga at a 4 is pretty tough.
Yeah, that's a terrible matchup for a 5.
But even the 5 seeds, Arizona State as a 5 is still going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah.
Kentucky as a 5 might be a tough matchup. So there's some good teams. March Madness is a fun time.
Yeah.
We still haven't had an 8-1 upset. See if we ever get one of those.
We might. I mean,
it's closer. It's a little closer this year, I think. So
yeah, if Arkansas is able to make it in, I don't know how the math is going to work, but they brought some magic against Tennessee. They might be able to give a top team a surprise.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's some good teams that are down there.
Yeah.
Even a Villanova at a 7's tough.
Oh yeah,
that's
real
real tough.
Yeah.
So Minnesota at a 7's tough. Even though they haven't won a lot of, they played teams real close this year. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the Nova way.
Yeah.
Nova is all about playing into overtime.
It's true. Cummings layup good. 13-point lead. This one's all but over. Oak Hill will move on tomorrow to the semifinals to face the winner of Mater Dei and Sierra Canyon. Prophet, yes, there is a McDonald's All-American game. There's actually 2. We run 2 now. But, yes, there are McDonald's All-American games.
Yep.
Rodriguez going to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's a good one. We need the couch graphic back.
We do.
Who was the couch graphic guy?
Unfortunately,
it was Toy, wasn't it?
No, it was Craig.
Oh, it was Craig. Was it Craig?
Yeah, it was Craig.
Damn it, Craig.
I know, right?
I like the couch graphic.
I mean, we can see if we can pass it off to one of our many other graphic folks.
There are some talented graphic folks in there.
Yeah. And Wired with the maybe not the most delicate joke in the world.
Black chip for a couch graphic.
Yep.
That's funny.
It is.
McKinley drives in. layup good. Wire just invited Prophet, but he doesn't make the invites, so Prophet,
Yeah.
take his word with a grain of salt. Because I make the invites.
But I mean, there is a good chance that Prophet
Prophet's-
makes the cut anyway.
He'll get in, but I just don't want Wire being the one to let him in.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a dangerous bounce pass there.
A little bit. Threaded the needle a little. 16-point lead.
Yeah. Ah, he was saying that it is by invitation. That is a great diplomatic answer.
That is not bad. Very well done. Booth drives in, kicks it over to Rodriguez. And on a Mensa step through blocked by Cummings. Cummings says season over.
Yeah.
73-57.
I think it might have been some of the shit talking from the bench that got Oak Hill fired up there.
It might have. Yeah, they came out a different team in the second half for sure.
Yeah.
That's why we play 4 quarters.
Game of halves.
We'll check out the box score and team comparison here in a second.
Who was player of the game?
I think Butts was.
That's true. It was.
Team
I had forgotten briefly, but feels well deserved.
Oak Hill shot at 68% for the game.
Crazy.
Only
shooting
27% from the outside, but they dominated inside. 56 points in the paint in a high school game. They almost outscored Bishop Gorman.
In the paint.
And Bishop Gorman had 44 points in the paint, so this game was played inside the paint.
I mean, they were both running heavy pick and roll, so
That's
it makes
true.
a lot of sense.
That's true. Second chance points. Bench points led Bishop Gorman's way, helped him a little bit. The starters are going to have a pretty big minus on there, on the plus minus.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the O rebounds probably would have been a bigger deal if Oak Hill wasn't shooting lights out. It just kind of, you can't get offensive rebounds if you're making your shots, and the other team can't get defensive rebounds if you're making your shots. So
It's true. Yeah, only 21 rebounds total for Bishop Gorman, so
yeah.
that is not a lot. Let's check out the box score on the Bishop Gorman side. Richie Grindcore with 14 points, 2 assists. Tatum with 8. Rodriguez with 7. Julio with 7. He was a good contributor today. Morgan as well, 7 points. Bo Cross with 6. Asan with 4. Booth with 2. Mensa with 2. And Curry Jr. goes scoreless. On the Oak Hill side, Hanzo Asashi led them with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Butts with 14. That's a good 1-2 punch there.
7 for 8.
7 for 8. The efficiency was great for him, as well as Curry,
Yeah.
4 for 6, 11 points for him. Mike McKinley with 10 points, 5 assists. They had 4 guys in double figures in a high school game. That's pretty good.
And also 5 for 5 for McKinley.
Yeah, the efficiency
Crazy
was great.
efficiency.
Cummings 3
yeah.
for 3, 7 points, 9 rebounds, couple blocks. Sanchez with 6. Michelson with 6. Allen with 2 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. He's a good passer
Huge.
from that forward position.
Yeah.
Pickle with 2. Dingle with 0, but 3 assists. So, any final words in this one before we head out?
No, good, great game for Oak Hill. Congratulations on moving on. Bishop Gorman, keep your head up, and draft is the recruiting is coming up soon, so you'll definitely be noticed.
Definitely. Well, for Rylock, I'm Nighthawk. We'll see you guys in about 5-6 minutes for Modern Day and Sierra Canyon too then.